Hi, good evening, guys. Today we will talk about ICO. What is an ICO? ICO means initial coin offering. Yeah, ICO in cryptocurrency is equivalent to IPO. IPO is initial public offering. ICO, as I mentioned, is an initial coin offering done by various kind of startups, mainly in the crypto or the blockchain industry. ICO can be super profitable, or ICO can also be give you a full loss. As ICO is unregulated, the investor has to be super vigilant while making an investment into an ICO. So what is the purpose of an ICO? ICO is an initial coin offering which is given to a set of investors. It is a type of an equity offering in a pre-listing form to initial investors who has an interest in the company. They're gonna get a portion of the company stakeholding before the listing is done. So they can buy an ownership in form of token, and this token will be available at one of the best prices. There is no guarantee to a successful ICO. An ICO has in past has given a super successful return to the investor, whereas it also has failed terribly and the entire principal amount has been lost. As mentioned, the investor has to be really vigilant, and the investor has to invest into a good idea, and more importantly a good team, the team who is running this idea. As an ICO investor, you have to be really vigilant. You have to see who are the founders and co-founders. They have experience in in creating companies. Have they delivered any kind of project like this? As a team worked in a similar kind of environment, they have been able to deliver any successful project and things like that. They also need to have a strong roadmap. What is a plan? What is a business model? Important things like that. If everything falls in place, there could be a good chance the startup or the token will be a successful, but there is no guarantee. Again, it's a speculation, and there is a lot of risk involved in it, but it also has a huge reward also. So there you have to understand the risk and reward ratio. One of the another key benefit of ICO is that it eliminates the middleman or a facilitator in between. The company can directly connect with the potential investors, and investor can directly pour in money into the right kind of ICO. So that is one of the direct type of investment which could be helpful, and people have made a lot of good money in the ICO with the rightful project. I mean, any company or investor or founder who's trying to raise an ICO should have a strong roadmap attached to it, where they will be using this particular capital which has been raised out of ICO. So the ICO can be two type, a public ICO and a private ICO. A public ICO simply means a set of people are only allowed to participate, basically an HNI, high net worth investor, or some kind of VCs are only allowed to invest into this kind of round. Whereas a public ICO are those kind of ICOs where normal retail investors can participate. It's done on crowdfunding platform or launchpad, and so ICO is basically one of the important component used by the crypto startups. It's also one of the ways through which a startup can advertise about their coin and token to public and private investors. There are few downside of ICOs, as the ICOs I mentioned are not regulated. There can be a lot of fraud, so please be vigilant while making any kind of investment into ICO. Please put forth a parameter how to invest into an ICO. As always, this video is only for a purpose of education and entertainment. Please do your due diligence before making any kind of investment in crypto. And thank you so much for watching. Please share the video.